To mention a few goofy magic gigs you could do with a DIY magic gimmick. Let's do this. Alright, so this is just some goofy little prop that you can make really easily just by taking a deck of cards and taping all the cards together like this. Now there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. I'm going to show you a few interesting things you could do with it, but the limit is really your imagination. So here's a few interesting things you can do with it. Off, there's the obvious one of literally just taking this deck and throwing it at somebody while maintaining one card in your hand, and it looks kind of funny. You could say something like, alright, so we got an ordinary deck of cards here. Once they say yes, you say, well, explain this. Then you could throw it out and it looks like this right here. Ordinary deck of cards, right? It is? We'll explain this. Alright, so that's one thing you could do with it. Another thing you could do with it, you could ask the spectator to cut the cards anywhere they want, so then when they go to cut the cards, it just springs out like that. That's kind of funny too. And I'm going to show you some more advanced or more intricate or, you know, more in-depth, cooler ideas to do with it. Alright, so here's a really cool thing to do with it. You're going to need a box that is actually, the bottom's cut out, and I also have the pieces taped together here, and I cut the other trimmed part off of the thingy. So now you're going to have no bottom here, and you're going to have your little gimmick. So obviously, as I explained earlier, to make this you just got to tape a whole bunch of cards together like this, and then just fold them over, and yeah, just like that. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take some tape, and you're gonna place some tape on the bottom of the deck, just like this, like that, and you're gonna put that towards, or on your table, just like this, and you're gonna tape it to your table, just like that. So now I got it taped to the table like this, with clear tape so they can't see it, because you need to make sure they're not gonna be able to see it. Then you're gonna need to take some more tape, like this, and you're gonna take the top card, just like this. So let's see, we got the top card, make sure you don't have multiple. Take this piece of tape, and you're gonna apply a piece of tape right about there. Then you're gonna take your box, and you're basically just gonna put it inside the box, and apply pressure so that it gets in the tape, and put all the cards inside the box. This could be a little bit rough to do. Actually, it's easier if you do this part afterwards, and you just take all these cards, put them inside the box, and then do the other tape part that I did first after. So you gotta get all these cards inside the box. Sometimes it might take a while to get the tape perfectly in there in the way you want it to. Then obviously take this piece, clear plastic tape, tape it down. It doesn't need to be perfect because it's literally just a gimmick. Nobody's gonna be expecting it. And then what you could do is, if you want to make this more funny, what you could do is you could do the first one that I showed you where you just take the deck of cards and throw it at somebody. You say, ordinary deck of cards. Once they say, that doesn't look ordinary, we'll explain this, do the goofy gig. And you could have two decks of cards, so you could say, okay, so whatever, just go get that deck of cards on my table. Then they go to grab this one and it springs out like that. And then they're gonna go like this, and it just springs out like that. And it's pretty funny. Hope you guys enjoyed this little gig. And yeah, let's see what you think.
Well, that's pretty much like it's kind of subscribe to notify future uploads and tutorials that do tips and tricks, how to improve your magic, stuff like that. If you want to see more of this content, just subscribe down below. That's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. That's for now. I'll see you next time.